We see things to aspire to. We see Muji or maybe even Tensi or me, or sometimes we see things and we're like, yeah, I want that to be my attitude when bad things happen, or I want to be able to be that present with people, or something nice to aspire to. And then experiences continue to happen, and we're met with the opportunity to be that present, or the opportunity to respond in such a graceful way. Sometimes we don't, and then the feeling arises, something must be wrong with me, or I'm not there yet, leading to eventually something must be wrong with me. And yet, the most common thing taught by the teachers, by the gurus and sages and saints that have made it there, the most common thing they say is the only thing that prevents you from being there is the belief I'm not there yet.
Mm.
It's not anything else but the belief held on to I'm not there yet. And to put this into context, have we rode roller coasters before? I want to use an analogy, metaphor thingy. No, you never
I
rode
don't
a
think so. No,
roller.
ridden roller coaster, yes.
Yeah, in your life. Okay, good, good, good.
Hmm.
And in your, what we're looking for in an ability to be in real truth, in a real relationship with capital T truth. What we're looking for is the ability to feel the whole spectrum of feelings and still be at peace and happy. And although other examples are also good, reading fiction, watching a movie, riding a roller coaster is a pretty intense example of this being already true for everyone, meaning nothing's wrong with you. Because when you ride a roller coaster, first thing on most of them is the tick, 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 tick anticipation that this whole experience is about to happen, and it's gonna scare the living daylights out of me. And and oh my gosh, is it gonna tick for another 2 hours? It's taking so long. But I'm also like happy with the tick tick because it's okay. It's not the whoosh whoosh. And but now I'm looking to my sides and I keep getting higher and higher. Oh my gosh, if I fall, I'm definitely dead. And so that's first, right? And all of this is happening, and you're feeling all of these different emotions and intensities, and it's all intense, and it's all happening. And these emotions that appear are the same emotions that would appear when something happens, let's say in your financial or your relationship or your health, and you would feel bad. These emotions, right? The anticipation, the impatience, would feel annoying and frustrating if in a different. But since it's happening on a roller coaster, and the belief about the roller coaster is this is fun, this is recreation, this and again for you, mama, imagine if you were a roller coaster enjoyer, right? So maybe not in your real experience, but you can imagine for people that like to ride them, the belief going when you're in line and right when you get on the ride before it starts is this is fun, this is recreation, this is you know
It's
holiday.
exciting.
It's
Yeah.
exciting, yeah. So tick 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 is happening. All of these intense, very much felt in the body emotions happen, and it does not disturb your peace.
Mm.
and then tick, tick, whoosh, and you go down, and you're like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This is it. Somebody send my mama some flowers. And especially if you're sitting in the front or the very back, because
Oh
you
my
get
God.
the front,
Yes.
you're pushed by the rest of the coaster,
Mm-hmm.
and the back, you're pulled by the rest of the coaster.
Mm-hmm.
So whoosh happens, and then this way and that way, and loop de loop, and
Mm-hmm.
twisty twist, and spin around and go sideways. All of these things are happening. You're having this whole experience, and while this experience is happening, non-stop, very intense emotional reactions are happening that if they happened in other aspects of your life, the same intensity or even
Wow.
less intensity, you would say, I'm frustrated, I hate this, what the hell is happening, I don't like it. Negativity would be believed in, but since the belief of what I'm experiencing is different, since the belief of what I am going through is I chose this one, and this is fun, or this is excitement, this is entertainment, recreation. Since the belief is there, none of these intense, otherwise negative emotions take away my peace. None of them. And they're intense as ever, because even the fear of death shows up, and it doesn't take away the peace. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because my underlying answer to the question, what is this, is this is fun.
Yeah.
And for
Right.
me, I could see the I can follow it because I would always ride with my sister Joanne, who absolutely loves. I mean, she'll
Mm-hmm.
go
Living
and get
vicariously.
back and get back in line and get back in line. So I would always go with her, but I could see how much she loved it because she would say, open your eyes, you're missing it, you're missing it, you're missing it." And she is just, I mean, and she just loves it. And so the tick 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 tick, and when it goes here, I close my eyes, I scream the whole time, and I never stop screaming until we stop. But she, I mean, the enjoyment, the excitement. She gets in line and she want to go again. She gets in line and she want to go. I feel like I had whiplash, but I could follow the excitement and the love and the not losing the peace in spite of all of
Intense
what possibly
emotion.
could
and
happen.
and
Yeah.
and that may still be true for you, because maybe your question to what is this is, my sister is happy, and so
Mm,
all of these intense emotions, and you're closing your eyes and you're screaming the whole time, so the intensity of the emotions are happening. Imagine something happening in your financial or relationship or health aspects of your life that was so scary you closed your eyes and screamed.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You would be having what they call a panic attack or emotional
Yeah.
breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
But this intensity of emotion, otherwise, again, if it happened anywhere else, is negative, is seen as okay. Okay, it's gonna be over. Okay, whoo,
Right.
oh,
Right.
oh, oh, okay, you know. So anyway, and you have to imagine a movie that you really loved, you really enjoyed, sort of I say from beginning to end, but from that first 15 minutes when you decided, oh no, this is pretty good, till the end of it, right? And it's the first time you seeing this movie. Okay, you don't know the plot already. On the surface, it's the same thing as the roller coaster analogy, where you're watching this movie, things are happening to the main character, things are happening to the side characters, bad things that if they happen to you, who knows what would happen. Who knows how you would respond, and things keep happening, and things get sort of bad, and you experience it, and your emotions don't take away your peace, your deeper sense of this is okay. And for the same reason, because the belief about what's happening right now to me, what's happening, what's causing these emotions, whatever, is this is fun, or this is entertainment, right? This is a break. This is whatever. But also, when watching a movie, especially a drama, in fact, or if you enjoy them, especially a horror flick, is there's a lot of time that goes by before the thing gets resolved. The thing that the main characters are seeking to get resolved. The thing that they like to achieve, whatever. There's a lot of time. And so there's a lot of room for impatience, and it even kind of shows up sometimes in the viewer, like, damn, like, can they, oh, I can't, I can't even take it anymore. Like, let's, I hope they get the thing, whatever the thing is. I hope they get the girl. I hope they, I don't know. And the awesome. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's a good
I hope he resolves in the Lion King. I hope he comes to peace with the fact that Mufasa is gone and saves the pride from Scar and these hyenas, and the overconsumption of food that's happening in the Pride Lands. And things keep happening, right? I mean, he's, as a child, what a trauma to experience that, and then get chased by hyenas to a new place and almost die in the sun, from the hot sun in the desert before he's saved by Timon and Pumbaa. What an experience as a little kid. And so that's for, and now it's a cartoon, so like a real drama movie with real people and they keep crying throughout the movie and stuff like that might be a little more intense. But yes, this is a good example too. And so they're going through this thing, but what doesn't appear, that appears when things are happening in our financial, health, or relationship aspects of our lives, it doesn't come in the same way, with the same background belief, is I have to change this now. There's no desire to again, the example is you're enjoying the movie, but there's a lot of bad stuff happening to the, well, quote unquote bad stuff happening to the main characters, okay? There's no reaction that comes inside, or not, that's believed in, that says, I have to stop this, I have to rewrite this movie so that the bad stuff can slow down and give the guy a break and stuff, and I have to fix this because this movie is just doing too much to this character. You don't. It doesn't show up. You just watch. You just continue to watch. And you're just witnessing. You don't fast forward it to get to the climax any faster, to help out the character. You know that that's not going to help them out anyway. There's no action taken. There's no belief that I have to take an action to speed up the process of them resolving the internal struggle and achieving the external goal. There's nothing there that says I have to make this happen faster. But on the spiritual path, what shows up probably every day for a lot of us and a lot of you, on this journey, and in the health, if we're on a health journey, or if you consider yourself pretty healthy but you're on a financial freedom journey, or you're on a relationship improvement journey, but definitely on the spiritual journey, what will lead to, and I know I've been talking for a while, but it's necessary, what will lead to the something must be wrong with me belief is the everyday appearance of the thought and feeling, or feeling bubble, because there's a bunch of feelings. I have to speed this thing up. I have to, when I go in to the board meeting next month, I have to be there consciously. I have to be in my and this belief, and it's never correct. You're gonna be fine either way, But it's so intense. The belief, the intensity, and the conviction behind I have to speed this up. I have to find a method, a technique, uh, a teaching, some sort of aha moment. I have to spontaneously combust into full freedom now, and it shows up every day for a lot of us. And this why is and I'm not saying to respond out loud. Why is this? Reflect a little bit, and I'm gonna answer it out loud. Why does this come? I have to change this now. It doesn't come when you're watching a drama that you love. It doesn't come when you're riding a roller coaster that you love. Why does it come every day? For a lot of, maybe more for some than for others, but for me, definitely every day for a long time. Long time. I have to find something that will speed this up, and get to freedom, get to the unalloyed peace, the unalloyed bliss. I have to get there. I have to be there when I have this next hard conversation with my parent or my whatever. I have to be in peace. I have to now, and it has to happen now. Why does this show up? When it doesn't show up in other, when the belief is this is fun. It's because the belief is this is real. This is dangerous. The underlying belief when we're on the roller coaster that we love to ride is this is fun, this is entertainment. The underlying belief when things are happening in other aspects of our lives, though, is this is dangerous. This is my life. It's not your life. It's a situation. Your life is lived every day. This situation just got here a couple years ago. But that's the belief that's held on to. This is my life. This is dangerous. This threatens me or my reputation or my health or something. This threatens me. And since that's the behind the scenes belief, now I want you to see as I'm speaking about this, because it's very important. I have to meditate into it, or think my way into it, or understand my way into peace. And this is coming from the belief that when something bad, frustrating, scary happens in our finances, health, or relationships, the belief behind that is this is a threat to my real life. This is my real life. This is me, and this is dangerous. And so what happens, again, and I said this in the beginning, but now we can see it with more clarity, is we start to say, well, why can't I speed it up? Other people have, Sol meditated and he saw a door, and I didn't see no door. Or Tensei's just so naturally peaceful. Why didn't I get that package when I was born? Or something. Or Muji, he had this experience in India, and now he's all peaceful and famous and whatnot. That didn't happen to me. Something must be wrong with me. Is where I'm going. And it's a progress killer, a little bit. Something must be wrong with me. Because what happens is, well, oh well, I'll just stay here. I'll just quit, basically. You might not word it that way to yourself because you kind of hide from it, but that's kind of what it is. I don't know. I don't think I can be free. Not in this lifetime. Maybe next time. And it's an unfortunate conclusion because it's a progress killer. It creates false content, which is really misery disguised as content. And you shouldn't have to live in misery, in my opinion. So, so my question this morning, lovely people of the meditation world, my question this morning is, even if just for today, what will you do about the belief I have to make this happen faster? What will we do to, or what will we do in the face of the I have to get there. Which again, I'll just say as a synopsis, which leads to how come other people can do it and I can't, which leads to something must be wrong with me.